I'm just providing a service. Is it right or wrong? Bottom line, I don't really care.
Pakistanis are 6% of the population of Yorkshire and Humber, and we have 27% of the convictions for dealing Class A's. We are wildly overrepresented.
This is the cocaine here.
How much of this are you selling?
Just say about a 9 bar a week.
9 ounces a
Yeah.
week?
When I shift out, I'm making about 20 grand.
A week?
Yeah.
What are you making most money from?
Heroin.
What quantity of heroin?
Same as this. Put it this way, in my whole circle, we're working the 6-7 figures.
And how long have you been doing it now?
About 10 years.
Do you think about the effect that you selling things like heroin has on people's lives?
Of course I do, yeah, but then at the end of the day, if you're not going to sell it, somebody else is. It's not only Asians who are doing it. Why is it about the Asians? Why is this not about white people?
Of course, and the majority of drug dealers are white. I completely acknowledge that. But what I'm saying is, all of us have a choice in our lives.
Of course.
Yeah. You have, for whatever reason, chosen to be a drug dealer. You are giving people an opportunity to point a finger.
That finger pointing isn't something that's going to stop me when I think about my child's not getting fed. All I care about is looking after my family.
Do you think you'll keep doing it?
I don't know, but one thing I do know is that I love the money.
From what I'd uncovered so far, I knew the West Yorkshire heroin trade was generating millions. But you can't just walk into a bank and deposit bundles of cash without questions being asked. So how do you make dirty drugs money legit? Well, you launder it. I wanted to understand how it worked in practice. A dealer working at the very top of the game, someone who turns over millions, agreed to explain exactly how big league laundering works. I was told he'd be waiting for me at a boxing club.
Mobeen, how are you doing?
How you doing?
I must admit, when I saw him, I was glad it was just a chat and not a round in the ring.
So when you started out, how long was it before you started kind of laundering your proceeds?
It took a good few years. The reason being is at that age, when you're coming into so much money you're making a week, what people are making in a year, the first thing coming to your mind is, let's buy a car, let's buy a watch, let's go into a nightclub. But eventually you got to the point where you were making so much cash that you had no idea what to do with it. You cannot be the local bad boy and expect longevity in the game. Doesn't happen. So then you needed to bring external help on board. And in order for anyone from West Yorkshire to succeed to the level I've got to, or beyond me, you need people who are sat at the top. And it's not just Asian people sat at the top. From my personal experience, from the level I've got to, there's less ethnics and there's more British. People like me cannot exist without corrupt people. And this is not just drug dealers or people who are money launderers, this is people in professions. You need the fucking judges and the lawyers and the accountants in order to help you on your way. If I made 100 grand today and I had no one to launder it for me, eventually I'll come stuck.
So how does that work then? So if someone's already got a business, just give me a type of business, give me an example.
Okay, let's just say someone buys and sells cars. I'm talking on a national level. Now, if I went to, let's say, 250 grand laundering, I would let my person know. He's going to charge me a fee. But I know it's going to go through the businesses. Fake transactions are going to be made, fake invoices are going to be made. And before I know it, I might get a payment of 125 grand twice, or maybe a little bit less because he's took his cash out. Yeah.
Does your family know what you do?
They have no idea. I've been a business owner on paper for many years. I leave the home, I've got the briefcase, and I might be fuck all in the briefcase. But to them, they think I've been working, which I have. It's not a lie, I have been working, just probably not the kind of work they think I've been.
It's a different kind of work.
Yes, you could probably consider it a double life, but it's the sacrifice I was willing to make to get what I need to get to.
You know, your main income is from selling Class A's.
Yeah.
There's an obvious kind of moral implication of that in terms of the effect that has on people's lives. How do you square that?
We all know a bar of chocolate is bad for us, and a lot of bar of chocolates in consumption might give us diabetes, for example. Sugar's no good, but it's still selling in the supermarkets. I'm just providing a service.
Isn't that just a way of you not taking any responsibility for what you're doing?
I take 100% responsibility for what I'm doing. Is it right or wrong? Bottom line, I don't really care. I've done what I needed to do.
Do you ever feel that you want to get out of it?
Yes, because a lot of my team are no longer here through jail or killed, etc.
Do you feel scared?
Yes, of course. You're not going to sleep. You know, I've been kidnapped a couple of times. And things have gone wrong.
You've been kidnapped?
Kidnapped twice. I've been stabbed twice, been shot. That's what I'm worried about. Or jail, of course. But I'd like to think I'll put myself in a position now that even if the taxman did come calling, I'm squeaky clean near enough.
So you feel you've covered your tracks?
Without sounding cocky, I'd like to think so. Maybe I have made mistakes and they've just never been uncovered. There's a saying, the more money, the more problems, and I'd probably agree.